Check it out. Fair Trade Friday, Earring of the Month Club. Actually wearing them. Yeah, I was really excited to get into this bag, but I also want to share Fair Trade Friday Earring of the Month Club with you today. This is one of my favorite subscriptions. This is hands down the best jewelry subscription that I receive. So I can't say enough about this subscription. So what I will do is put everything you need to know about Fair Trade Friday, Earring of the Month Club, Bracelet of the Month, lifestyle boxes. Everything is in the description box below. I do not have a referral code. I'm not affiliated with this company at all. I don't pay for this. My best friend actually gifted me with the subscription, and what a phenomenal gift. It truly is a phenomenal gift, because when I open this bag, I get to think about another woman. And I also get to think about the fabulous work that Fair Trade Friday and Mercy House Global are doing. Today, I am filming in my living room because my cow picture is in my living room. And I wanted to share a story with you. I don't know why this story is on my heart. As I was preparing to open up my Fair Trade Friday Earring of the Month Club, I just felt compelled to share this story with you. The story is called The 8-Cow Wife, and it takes place in a small village once upon a time, long time ago, in a faraway village. It was their custom in this village that when a girl became of age to be married, she would be married off to the highest bidder. Basically, the daughters were sold to their husbands. Now, that is not unheard of. Today, that even happens. But these girls were actually sold for cattle, for a cow. The more beautiful or talented the girl would be, the more cattle the father would receive for his daughters. Well, there was a father in this town, and he had 2 daughters, and his first daughter, from birth, was absolutely stunning. Her physical beauty was beyond compare. Her inner beauty was also immeasurable. She had confidence, she had talent, she was witty and intelligent, she stood tall, she was the life of the party, she had a spring in her step, and she had this her entire life. And her father knew from a very young age that this daughter would bring him a pretty penny when it came time for her to be married. Now, his other daughter, her name was Sarita, and Sarita was homely. Yeah, she was kind of small and skinny and gangly and awkward, and she walked with her shoulders hunched over and her head down. She had little color in her face. She had no endowments. Sarita walked through the village as if she was always in hiding or scared. And you could see that in the way that she carried herself. Well, Sarita and her sister both became of age to be married. And lo and behold, guess who started looking for a wife? The most eligible bachelor in the land, Johnny Lingo. Yes, Johnny Lingo was coming to town because he was shopping for a wife. Well, all the single girls, all the single ladies, put your hands up. Yeah, that's what was going on. All of the girls in town were so excited. Johnny Lingo, pick me. And Johnny comes to town, and all the girls are in their best garments, hoping that Johnny will be attracted to them. And Johnny finds a girl that he desires to marry. So he goes to the father's house, and the father says, I can't believe this. Of all men, Johnny Lingo wants to marry my beautiful daughter. And Johnny Lingo goes to the father and he says, I would like to marry your daughter. I offer you 8 cows for your daughter. The father cannot believe it. That price is unheard of. No girl in this village has ever been bought for 8 cows. Normally it's 3 or 4 cows, but for a stunning girl, maybe 5. 8 cows for my beautiful daughter? And he sends for his daughter. He says, yes, of course you can marry my daughter. And the beautiful daughter comes into the house to accept the proposal by Johnny Lingo. And Johnny says, no, no, no. I want to marry Sarita. Sarita is my 8-cow wife. Well, the father cannot believe his ears. Now, he thought he was going to have to pay a man to marry Sarita. He thought he would have to give up one of his cows to get Sarita out of his hair. But he agreed. He said, go ahead, take Sarita. And he gathered his 8 cows. Well, Johnny Lingo married Sarita and they went off on a honeymoon. And a couple years later, Johnny and Sarita came back to the village for a festival. And Sarita walked into the village and she stood tall and her shoulders were held back. She had color in her face. She had a twinkle in her eye. She had a spring in her step. She had a beauty about her that made all of the villagers stop and take note. And Johnny and Sarita went to visit her father. And her father said, "What has happened, Johnny? What has happened to my daughter Sarita? She is absolutely the most lovely woman I have ever seen." And Johnny said, "She is an 8-cow bride." Johnny went on to say, a lot can happen that will change a woman on the inside and the outside. But the most important thing that will change a woman is knowing her own worth. Johnny told the father, "I love Sarita. I knew she was an 8-cow wife. She only needed to believe it herself. When she knew she was an 8-cow wife, she became an 8-cow wife." I tell you that story because it was on my heart when I received my Earring of the Month Club, because when we participate and subscribe to the Earring of the Month Club, we are extending a little love to a girl that may not feel like she has a lot of worth. Fair Trade Friday employs women and teaches them a skill where they can become self-supporting through their own contributions. They will be able to educate and support their own families. That is pretty amazing. The work that Fair Trade Friday is doing supports the ministry of Mercy House Global. Mercy House Global is responsible for rescuing marginalized women, 1-cow women, and coming beside these women to let them know there is no such thing as a 1-cow woman. It does not matter what society tells you, what your family has imprinted upon you. It does not matter what your ex says about you. It does not matter what your boss says about you. You were bought at a very high price. There is no such thing as a 1-cow woman. We are all 8-cow, 9-cow, 10-cow women. We were bought at a very high price. And if you do not know how we were bought, Mercy House Global is there to teach these women, because we must know our value. And the beautiful thing is, when we do realize our value, then we are more than willing to stand beside another woman and help her to realize hers. Guys, that's the way I see it, the work that Fair Trade Friday and Mercy House Global is doing. I encourage you to research and investigate Fair Trade Friday and Mercy House Global. I think it is a ministry that many of us women will be proud to stand with. So these are the great earrings I got this month. These are a porcelain earring. I will put a close-up at the end of this video so you can see how beautiful they are. They do come in a package just like this. There is a postcard with a woman's story on that. I'm not gonna read that. I know I've read it in my past few reviews, and it is also, the earrings were beautifully packaged in a gift box. And let me show you something really cool about this set of earrings. This set of earrings came on this card, and the card is actually signed by the artisan. I think that is awesome. I love my earrings. I love Fair Trade Friday, Earring of the Month Club. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, come back for more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Blessings.